Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I like to do a morning Q&A that I call Ask Away. That's designed to answer questions job hunters have. Why do I do this? Real simple. Most of you are awful with your job hunting work. You do the same things you've been doing or were told to do when you were in college, and it's wrong. It just doesn't work anymore. So I'd like to spend a few minutes in the morning answering questions from people. So, hey, Labella Amor 1, thanks for joining the call. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, I'm sorry, I went by too quickly. A lot of people turning out this morning, and I hope to be able to answer your questions. Here's the first one. Is some kind of change with LinkedIn contacts? Yeah, there is a change. LinkedIn has decided to make it a lot more difficult for its users in a bunch of ways. Now, they're going to tell you it's about greater efficiency, but trust me, no big firm does this kind of change unless they think it's to their advantage. Now, here's what's happened. You used to be able to download all your contacts into a CV file and do this at your convenience whenever you want it. LinkedIn's taken that away, and what they now ask you to do is request from them your entire data archive. Now, who cares about most of this stuff? You care about your contacts. And I want to encourage you, do that with some regularity. Why? Because one day LinkedIn is going to take that away from you. It may not be for 6 months. It may not be a year from now. It may not be 2 years from now, but one day you're going to wake up, and the only way you're going to be able to message your contacts is through the LinkedIn network, rather than from all the email addresses that you've accumulated from that network. So don't be reluctant to do it. They'll generate it. They say 72 hours. I get it in less than 24. Also, check approximately how many contacts are there. The first time I requested it from them, I only received about a third of my contacts and requested it again. And, I've now received the correct number. For me, 5,000 just doesn't cut it when my network of first level connections is like 14,500. So, make that sort of request on a regular basis. Let's see now. Something I was going to talk about. Networking after you graduate from college. No one's asked about this, but I figured I'd just do a job search tip. And one of my favorite ways that I encourage recent grads to network is using LinkedIn and finding alum from your previous school. Now, I didn't take the time to bring up my LinkedIn page, but if you bear with me for a second, I'm going to do that. And I'll tell you exactly where you can find it in the current version. Now, if you go to the top of the page, there's the black ribbon that says Home Profile Connections. Hit the Connections drop down, and you look for Find Alumni. Find Alumni, you look for people who've graduated from your school who might be a year or two ahead of you. You'll reach out to them through LinkedIn or call them up directly. After all, you have a name and what company they work for. Call them up at work. And reach out to them and say, hi, I'm just graduating from so-and-so. No, I'm not calling you up to look for a job, to ask you for a job. Although if there was one available, I'd love to hear about it. Basically, I wanted to hear your story about how you found work, the kinds of things you went through, and how you might have networked your way into your organization or others. Teach me your process. I'd like to learn from you. Now, what you're going to be doing by doing this is starting to make connections with people who are a little further along the curve than you. Because someone with a year or two of experience is close to you. They know what you're going through, and this becomes an easy way for you to learn from their experience and get some ideas of ways that you can network into organizations. So that's my tip for college grads. Anyone else have any questions for me this morning, other than that first one I got? Come on, type away. Thank you for those hearts. That was very sweet. Okay, no other questions today? I'm going to be back on Monday with more of Ask Away. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.